Hey guys, it's KevMK89 and welcome to an episode of Mario Kart World. Our very first video on the channel related to Mario Kart World. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to do the Grand Prix on 150cc. I have not touched it yet because I was saving it for these videos. So, oh look, 1 star and a gold trophy on the Mushroom Cup. Well, now let's do it anyway. We'll do the Mushroom Cup anyway, because we're here to get all the footage of Mario Kart World's tracks. Try to anyway, even though the Grand Prix is not great in this game personally. I mean, I'm trying to process the format that they did, where it's 3 laps around the first track, and then the rest of the tracks you just drive to them and only get 1 or 2 laps around the track, which kinda sucks. I do not like it all. Oh yeah, but it works on DK Spaceport at the end there because that is a linear track to begin with. Here we go with Mario Bros. Circuit. Well, last time I played this Mushroom Cup, I don't remember winning first place. I don't think I won in 150cc. But we're just gonna start with good old Mario and the standard Kart. Alright, we're starting in 8th place. We're racing 3 times around Mario Bros. Circuit this time. And I think this game is not as good as 8 Deluxe. The rail grinding mechanic is so clunky and hard to master. I prefer and miss anti-gravity a lot. I really miss it. It allowed for some crazy track design in the series, and now we just don't get that. Now it's all turns, intense turns, rail grinding, wall riding, and the tracks are not really as interesting. They're not as crazy design-wise. That's what I miss about anti-gravity. It just allowed for such crazy track design. But this is not a bad first course. I enjoy Mario Bros. Circuit enough. It's not as good as Mario Kart Stadium, that's for sure. But I do get some Radiator Springs Pixar Cars vibes from this track, which is cool. Also, the Radiator Springs Racers ride at Disney California Adventure. What this track kind of reminds me of. Ugh, the rail grinding, I just suck at it in general. It's difficult. Alright, last lap around Mario Bros. Circuit here. I don't know what the fastest grind rail route is, but I just took this just to do it, because it was easy to get on. Look at that. See how clunky that is? I rode on the wall, but I fell off right after. Maybe because the rail wasn't high enough, I guess. Alright, let's just go this way this time. There's a green rail behind me. How do you get to that? Alright, we won this race anyway. First place on Mario Bros. Circuit. Mario time! I did it! Alright, that was Mario Bros. Circuit. Now it's the next race. And we're driving from Mario Bros. Circuit to Crown City. Which is not my favorite track, or just not my favorite format of Grand Prix. After I played this and beat it, like, I didn't beat 150cc on all cups, because I didn't play it yet. But, I was disappointed with how you only play 3 laps around the track just the first time, and then the rest of the tracks you're driving to it like we are now. This right here is driving to the track. Not my favorite mechanic. Alright. Here we are on a boring straightaway. Although it accommodates 24 players, but not if you're on a regular track. Oh my god, the bully. And I turned off transforming outfits anyway, because I unlocked every costume in the game. I don't need that mechanic on anymore. I think it's a kind of a dumb mechanic to unlock outfits. Eating food to transform into a different outfit just doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. Oh my god. Oh my god! The lightning is so annoying. I don't know about you guys, but I think the lightning is so much worse to get hit by here than it is in 8 Deluxe. 8 Deluxe, the lightning struck you, and you grow small, and you're stuck small for a longer time than you are here, but the stun doesn't feel as bad. Here, you get struck by lightning, you come to a complete stop, you grow big quicker, but you lose all your momentum. It's a disaster. It is the worst thing in the world to get hit by in this game. So here we are in Crown City now. Alright, I've rail grinded. And here's the last lap already. That is so short. Only 5 minutes in this episode and we're already on the last lap of the second track. I do not like this Cape Feather. I think it's useless most of the time. But apparently you can use it to hop over red shells. Which I haven't really had that much of a chance to try that yet, just because when the red shell comes after me, your window of time to react is pretty small, and it kind of hits you with no warning almost. That's how deadly items feel in this game. Another rail grinding. You can trick multiple times in midair, and I already got... Oh my god! Right before I make it to the finish line, you just come to a complete stop by lightning, but I won anyway. But that is a nice touch, that when lightning strikes, it starts to rain, and it interferes with the weather. Or like the weather has an effect, or that's just a cool extra detail. Now it's Whistle Stop Summit. This is one of my least favorite tracks in the game. It is super narrow, and all about rail grinding, and that's why I don't like it. It's very clunky and narrow for 24 players. It'd probably work better with 12, but it's not great. It is not my favorite course at all. Alright, I got a food item, which is just... If you already unlocked all the costumes, it really is just a worse mushroom. You'd much rather have a mushroom to get a boost, while the food is... It's not bad. You can get it for if you have nothing else. It's something to grab if you're not near any items, but it's really terrible when you have all the costumes, and you don't need any, Okay, see, that hit me with no warning. Like, just... Ugh. Come on. I hate that about this game. The stuns feel worse. Sure, you keep momentum, but for some reason the stuns just feel more awful than they do in 8 Deluxe. They feel they're a lot more deadly this time. And Mario looks different in this game too. He looks shorter and stubbier and fatter with his face. Where his cheeks are chubbier than Mario used to look in 8 Deluxe, and pretty much the rest of the Switch-era Mario games outside of Mario Wonder. Look at that DK. See, I just don't know how to nail that. I don't know if I'm doing that right at all. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I'm doing the rail grinding right or wrong. I think I'm doing it wrong. And here comes a blue shell to ruin everything. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, and I fell right off in one of the worst spots possible. Oh, I hate that so much. That is annoying. Oh, freaking DK. I don't know how to rail grind very well. It's so clunky. Very clunky mechanic that would be in like a skateboard game or something. Mario Kart is not a skate game. For the next Mario Kart entry, if we get one post Mario Kart World, I hope they remove rail grinding and wall riding and just give us back anti-gravity. Go back to the way it was in 8 Deluxe. That's what I want. But I don't see that happening. We're gonna be stuck with this game for a long time. But maybe not as long as 8 Deluxe. Or Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe. Wii U and Switch. But now we're in Switch 2 era. It should not take as long to... We should not have to wait too long for another Mario Kart entry after this. Alright, Whistle Stop Summit is done. See, this is the final race already. That is so short. Oh yeah, we're going to DK Spaceport now. You see Waluigi, Wario, Baby Mario. See, that's a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe loadout right there. That was even on the on the multiplayer title screen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with Baby Luigi and Baby Rosalina with Baby Mario. Or maybe it was Baby Peach. It was either Baby Peach or Baby Rosalina in that image when they're on Ribbon Road when you click multiplayer. Alright, we're going to keep this mushroom so we can try and dodge the blue shell. See, God, it's just... Look at how much easier it is offline against AI that I'm doing right now. This game is an absolute disaster online. There is no way to guarantee your wins if you play online. It's very inconsistent. Most of the time you're just not going to win thanks to bad item luck. And apparently you can 360-degree aim, but if you do that, you have to take your thumb off the A button, unless you have the Switch 2 Pro controller to map an extra button in the back of the controller to keep accelerating. But here's one of my new favorite stages in the game, DK Spaceport. I like this track enough. It's pretty fun. Oh, I did not notice that detail, that Robo Donkey Kong just going up. Oh my god. The lightning. I like how it says 8 laps or 8 sections. Kinda is, because this track is pretty big. Wow, the extra detail here is so cool. The sound effects from the original Donkey Kong game and just pretty much what this track was going for as a spaceport, though. Pretty neat. I like this track. It's pretty cool. Especially when you play it in Versus Race, it's one of those linear tracks. It's kind of like Mount Wario or N64 Rainbow Road and 8 Deluxe. Oh, Kamek items coming. Am I going to get transformed? Yes, I'm getting transformed, and I'm a Goomba now. But I already unlocked the Goomba, so it means nothing. Oh my god. This is supposed to be where you practice your wall riding, but it feels clunky. You fall down, and I guess that's the point, because it's not anti-gravity. It's like half anti-gravity. Oh no. No! It fell off! That's garbage. You get punished too much, too. If you fall off the track, you lose all your items. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was just so much more forgiving than this game. But alright, we finished the Mushroom Cup. That's it. That's Mario Kart World's Mushroom Cup for you guys. Okay. Next, let's watch the victory cutscenes, and once that was, I did win every race, so the gold trophy is mine for 150cc. Mushroom Cup is done. Let's watch the victory credits. It's a little bit of vibe similar to Mario Kart Wii, in a way. So it was Wario, then Donkey Kong, and Mario. See, his face just looks chubbier. Well, what happened? Alright. That's a Mushroom Cup, guys. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Mario Kart World Grand Prix. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Rewatch the video and share it if you really liked it. And subscribe if you're new and near and around, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like my content. Don't forget to subscribe to Super KevMK89 Maker for Mario Maker 2 videos. Link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye now.